I don't think that love ruins people, but I think the idea of love ruins people. Because when most people talk about love, they're often talking about something that is much bigger than like another person. I think it's like love, really what it is in a lot of people's minds is a promise of sorts of fixed moral ideal and also a fantasy. So it's like one of the most dangerous things if you think about it in like Lacanian terms. Like it takes over the imaginary and the symbolic at the same time. So it's like something that tells you what love is supposed to look like rather than the thing itself. And like I feel like once that happens, relationships actually become secondary to the idea of love. Like the idea is the most important thing. And probably you have seen this, and you've seen people who've gone through this, or maybe you have gone through this, you know? Like there's a lot of situations where two people are miserable together. They don't enjoy each other's company anymore. They don't trust each other. They don't even fucking like each other. But they stay together because that's the idea of love, you know? Or someone who's like constantly sacrificing themselves. Like sometimes there's relationships where it's just like one person is getting a bunch out of it and another person is getting fucking nothing out of it. You know, when you start ignoring your own needs and stuff, or you're suppressing your own desires, just giving and giving and giving and giving. And that's because of the identity of love, you know, being equated with selflessness. And I think eventually people become exhausted from this and they become resentful and they start feeling invisible and all of this horrible shit, but they still want to call it love, you know? And I think that's strange because if love makes you disappear, then who is there to love? I've noticed that some of the healthiest relationships that I've seen are actually not built on this sacrifice. Like what they are built on is enjoyment and consent. Like two people who genuinely like being around each other, two people who are every single moment of the day that they are together actually choosing to be there, choosing each other. You know, there's no sense of obligation. There's no like emotional contract. They're just there because they want to be there. And I think that's really important because love can become a duty, you know? And when love becomes a duty, that's when something changes. Like if you're staying somewhere because you have to, rather than because you want to, then it's done. It's not love. It doesn't serve the people inside of it anymore, inside of the agreed space that is the loving relationship. I don't know. I think love is the healthiest when it just kind of stays human, you know, when it stays something that we just experience rather than something that is more than us, something that we worship. Because I don't know. I don't want a love that feels obligatory. I don't want a love that needs me to sacrifice something to it. I don't want a love that requires anyone within it to disappear. I want a love that is voluntary, a love that is constantly renewed, a love that exists because people keep choosing it and never because they're trapped in it.